Hi, I'm Stacy Norman with Work Skills Corporation, and it's time for another Meet Your Member Monday. I am an ambassador with the Howell Chamber, and I'm here today with Beth Smith. The company is Beth Smith Couture. So welcome, Beth, and tell us a little bit about what inspired you to start your business.
So I've been sewing my whole life. I just turned 60 this week.
Oh, happy birthday.
Thank you. And I started to sew when I was around 5 years old. My mom always sewed. My grandmother was a pattern maker in a factory, and so I grew up around sewing people. And so I've sewn off and on through my life for other people, for clients. I had a business in the early 2000s where I was a spinner making yarn, not exercising.
Wow. Making yarn.
I had a business here in Howell called the Spinning Loft, and so I taught spinning and I sold wool, and I wrote a couple of books about wool, so I'm a little bit of a wool expert.
Sounds like it.
In the middle there, I started spinning some yarn and weaving, and I made cloth, and then I made clothes out of the cloth. I really was just making a lot of clothes for myself. You know how you go shopping and you put things on and it feels kind of gross, like you're kind of settling. You're not finding something that you love. And I thought, you know what, I'm gonna start offering some clothes, custom-made clothes to people. I was doing some bridal and lots of alterations, but I really wanted to start doing custom clothes. So in 2020, which was the perfect time to start a new business, you know, I decided that I was going to start my business. So I've been going for about 5 years now because I started right around January of 2020.
Okay.
What I love to do the most is custom everyday clothes. I want to make clothes for women that they can wear every day and feel like awesome when they put them on. I want women to feel amazing when they wear the clothes that I make for them. And when you have a garment that fits you perfectly, that's made for your body, your measurements, not some imaginary person that the store is making it for.
So true, right?
It's a different kind of feeling. And so it is an investment, but once you start wearing custom clothes, like it's hard to stop wearing custom clothes.
I can imagine.
So on top of the customs, I also do, bridal and special occasions. And I also do alterations, lots of alterations for people who are buying clothes other places, but they want a better fit. Lots of hems too, but also lots of wedding gowns, and prom season's coming up. I do a lot of prom.
Yeah, right around the corner.
Anything that needs to be sewn as far as clothing goes, I'm doing it. If you want drapes or, your couch cover, that's not me.
Yep. So how can, since you're a newer chamber member, how can the chamber help support you and your business as you get started with us?
So it's funny, for the last 5 years, I've kind of been in my little sewing room on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok. I have big followings there, but I decided that I wanted to kind of get out and start meeting some local people instead of being by myself in my room all the time. And so that's sort of what I'm looking for, is to meet people, to socialize a little bit, and to find people who are looking for better clothes or better fitting clothes. And so I think the way the chamber could support me is just send people, if you hear of somebody who needs alterations or something special, send them to me.
Yeah, and just to get the word out there about your business and what you have to offer, because it's pretty unique.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you so much for joining us today, Beth. I appreciate it.
Thank you.